You may feel after such a long and hard-fought campaign as if you know more than you ever wanted to about the nominees for president and vice president, but Politico.com recently compiled a list of 10 things we're still waiting to learn about them. Correspondent James Rosen takes us through it in no particular order, item by item.
Number 10. Sarah Palin's emails. The Alaska governor used a personal account to conduct some state business, but the state of Alaska hasn't refused to release the emails, just made clear the cost of preparing them for public access isn't cheap.
Media organizations balked when the state said that they wanted $15 million for them.
Politico's list rolls on, including Barack Obama's clients from private law practice, John McCain's flight records from a campaign jet owned by one of his wife's companies, 35 years of earmark requests by Joe Biden, and Sarah Palin's college transcripts. At number 5, Obama's state Senate records and schedules. He chided Hillary Clinton into releasing her First Lady papers, but never produced his own from Springfield.
There are a lot of questions about Obama's associations in Chicago that could be answered by having these records. He said we weren't able to keep all of these records because we didn't have such a large staff, so he's saying that, in fact, these records do not exist.
Then there is Obama's 1983 Columbia University thesis on Soviet nuclear disarmament and all 4 candidates' medical records. Not that we had any right to know, for example, that JFK suffered from colitis, osteoporosis, prostatitis, urinary infection, and Addison's disease. At number 2, John and Cindy McCain's taxes prior to 2006.
The McCains have a lot of money. By some accounts, Cindy McCain is worth as much as $100 million. And there are naturally questions about where they have invested their money. And that's why presidential candidates have felt compelled to release their tax returns.
And coming in at number 1, the donors who've given $200 or less to the Obama campaign.
Those folks' contributions amount to as much as $300 million. That's half of what Obama has raised for this election cycle. Some of the folks have given total aggregate contributions in chunks under $200 that, in fact, are above the legal limit of $4,600 and therefore require the Obama campaign to return those excess contributions.
We've also been unable to pry loose Ken Vogel's college transcripts, medical history, earmarks, tax returns, or recent donations, but there's still 6 days left to go. In Washington, James Rosen, Johns Hopkins class of 90, low blood pressure, joint filer, $25 to the Chesapeake Bay Foundation, Fox News.
As we